The whole ideology of launching a project has changed. Before it was from A to B, now it's from B to A. When the bear market comes, only the true projects and blockchains that have given real use cases are gonna stand out and stay alive until the next cycle.
Hello, everyone. I'm Seb, head of marketing at Luna PR, and I'm very happy to welcome on our podcast, Tech It or Leave It, Ricardo.
Hey.
Ricardo, how you doing?
I'm doing good, doing great. Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely. How's Cannes been treating you?
It's quite hot.
Yes, it is.
It's like 35 degrees out there,
Yeah.
but the beach is nice. So whenever you get too, sunburned, you can just jump in the water.
Yeah, if you have time between conferences, between side events. That I haven't been in the water yet, but I'm aiming for it tonight. So I would love for you to kind of like introduce what you guys are working on and kind of talk to us about what you've got going on.
Yeah, sure. So I'm going to start with a small introduction about iExec. So basically, iExec is an EVM-based infrastructure for confidential computing.
Sure.
And we utilize TEEs, or trusted execution environments. You can consider them like a black box or an enclave, where you can put any type of data inside of these black boxes. Data as in an Excel sheet, an ID document, or something as complex as big data, AI, machine learning, algorithms. They are put inside these black boxes. They're encrypted, and nobody has access to them, and they cannot be broken. And there's no any kind of malicious actors who can change this type of data. And the only person who has access to it is the admin, depending on his EVM wallet address.
Okay.
And based off that, the admin can add more EVM wallet addresses where he can create a sharing mechanism where he can share this encrypted data, and the person who shares it too can have access to it.
Okay.
And on top of it, a third layer, which is monetization. This is where you say, as an admin, if you want to access this encrypted data, this AI model, this AI agent, this ID document, so on and so forth, you need to pay X amount of money.
Okay. Amazing. And so you kind of mentioned that you guys are based in France.
Yes.
Give us a tiny bit of a context on when you were founded and like where you've gotten today and then what's next for you guys.
Okay. So basically, iExec is an OG project.
Sure.
So it was founded in 2017 by a group of researchers, notably Gilles Fedag. And his whole thesis or PhD was around TEEs and confidential computing.
Okay.
So it was, let's say, his baby or his life's work, and he put it in the market so anybody can use it.
Amazing.
And at that time, we managed to do an ICO.
Sure.
There was 10,000 Bitcoins.
Yeah.
So we're really happy to say that we're self-funded. There's no VCs, there's no private investors. So there's no any kind of pressure from outside the external people or retail or companies, and we consider ourselves as a foundation, because we have our own ecosystem of builders that we help them grow, and we give them grants depending on their use case and what they're trying to build.
Awesome. So obviously within everything you kind of described, I assume that AI plays a huge role in what you're doing. Can you develop on like how big AI is for you guys and then how you've integrated it and how important it is for you?
Exactly. So AI is basically data. And as I mentioned, our technology makes data secure. And when you think about AI, it's the hype right now.
Yeah.
And we're not an AI project. We're a deepened infrastructure that gives trust to users with their data. And in this instance, data is AI. So this is where the notion of confidential AI has risen.
Yeah.
Where you can take the whole AI lifecycle, where you have the prompt, the answer, the inference, the learning of the model, and also at the same time, the whole process, where you can encrypt it inside the T or the black box. You can encrypt the whole cycle or even small parts of the cycle depending on your needs and your project and your use case. Add the sharing mechanism and also a monetization mechanism. And currently, we also have done a lot of new tech integrations to accelerate more and more our AI positioning, notably changing from SGX to TDX, which is a confidential computing framework, giving us 5 times more throughput and confidential task execution time. And also some interesting partnerships we've been cooking that will be announced by next week, but I can talk about them. No worries.
You can.
I can.
All right. I'd love to hear more
because
about
I dropped the alpha yesterday during some presentations, so now I think I can talk.
Was that on purpose or was that accidental?
It was on purpose.
It was on
I need to
purpose,
say
of
them. Like
course.
we've been
Love it. Well, tell us more about them.
Yeah.
You must have something exciting. Yeah.
So we're really happy to announce our new partnership with Aether, the leading computing power provider within the Web3 space.
Amazing.
And they're providing us with an H100 machine that is really powerful. It includes 2 core CPUs and 8 GPUs. And before that, iExec had worker pools for confidential task executions based off CPUs. And now, with this machine from Aether and our long-term partnership ideology, we've created GPU worker pools where you can train big data and AI models and AI agents inside T's in like 10 seconds, 15 seconds tops, giving our ecosystem of builders and also users this whole, way of really creating a meaningful private AI model.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. In terms of, my last question to you is, beyond iExec, your take on the broader space.
Yeah.
The broader space of crypto, AI, blockchain as of now.
Yeah.
And if I were to ask you, fast forward 1 year from now, what does that space look like? I would love for your thoughts on that.
Okay, so I think my answer is going to take like 5 minutes.
Go for it.
I'm going to try to keep it short. If I've been in the space since 2017, 2018, and I've seen how foundations and projects have evolved, notably with their business model and how they raise funds and how they create ecosystems. In 2017, 18, 19, there was the thought of, hey, let's publish a white paper. Let's do an ICO. Let's get funds. Let's showcase to the community and to the investors what we're going to do next, get the money for it, and start building. And after that, projects will come in, developers will be interested and all that, because there was low blockchains, not a lot of blockchain layers, but there was a lot of developers who wanted to build.
Sure.
But after 2020, 2021, this whole ideology changed. There's the new concept of airdrops and TGEs and all that. So projects, foundations started building. They started to deliver their use case. Users started to use this use case. And after that, they started rewarding their users with points, airdrops, and also launching a TGE and taking part of the supply to their users. Why? Because right now you have a lot of users and not so many developers. And when you want to launch a blockchain or an infrastructure, you need developers to build things for users to use. And these users will create transactions and traction and adoption, word-to-mouth marketing, so on and so forth. So the whole ideology of launching a project has changed. You can say it was started before, it was from A to B, now it's from B to A. It changed drastically, especially with AI, ZK, encryption. People are more and more aware of their needs for data encryption, because when you say, I need data encryption and privacy, it's too late, because either you've been hacked or there was a data leak, which is quite sad. So what I see is, I'm a degen, okay? Bull market hasn't started yet. During the bull market, everything is gonna pump.
Sure.
But when the bear market comes, only the true projects and blockchains that have given real use cases are going to stand out and stay alive until the next cycle.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Ricardo, thank you so much for your time and your insight. This has been an awesome conversation, and obviously nothing but the best for iExec moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Ricardo, pleasure.
A big
Thank you.
pleasure.